Welcome back, everyone. Gives us a heads up. I switched out the compass and the swarm thing for increased resistance, while like invincibility frames increase them for this fight because I don't really need to gather money or anything right now, or look at a compass.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, because I feel like I could probably try something to help me out a bit. Hello, friend.
So, now you have to fight. Now you have to fight two of them. All right, I really like this dude's like fucking like plasma blast he's shooting at you.
It does too.
Oh fuck! Don't most of them do two nowadays? In this day and age, isn't two the expected result? Can't even stop it all because of the crystal.
But I can use it to get out of his way.
Oh, okay.
You can angle it.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, Pat, you had something to talk about?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was a bit engorged in the match right here. Steven, I want to talk a little bit about secrets and who you can trust.
I can't trust anyone.
So, if you had some secrets that are really important, you wouldn't tell anyone about it?
Like, what secret?
Well, I stumbled.
No, why didn't? Oh, I didn't have enough ready.
I stumbled across this question that I found online, and I would like to share it with you. So, Steven, is the president allowed to share national secrets with their therapist?
Oh, fuck, I won.
Oh, good job.
Oh, yeah, I also had to go gather the money now.
Oh, wow, of course, now we're fucking loaded.
Yeah, that's fine. And there we go.
Oh, it's just for a piece of heart?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Steve, I'd like to talk about this. So, let's say Trump had a particularly bad day, and he's like, Melania, I need to talk to someone, I need to just air out all my grievances.
Alright, so I think first off, maybe we could just say like Obama instead.
Oh, okay. What's up? I've had a really rough day in office. I'm going to go talk to, I'm going to go talk to Nikorthioth, therapist of the underworld.
Yeah.
I know it's a strange choice, but he's the only one who truly understands me.
I need to tell him that, yes, I nuked North Korea.
I know. I need to tell him the nuclear launch codes. I just need to air that upon myself right now.
It's the only way to gain his trust, and you know what? That's what I really want here.
So yeah, that's my question. Can they do that? It's a matter of national security, right? It doesn't seem like they should be able to.
I mean, I feel like didn't Trump already? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah. There was just. I just wanted to hurry up. But yeah, I feel like with at the very least Trump, like he didn't he do that like once?
What?
Like he just told people something like from another nation, like you should not have fucking told Russia that. That's actually nationally dangerous. Like it was several months ago, even like a year ago maybe.
Huh.
I just remember hearing it like, oh my god, he just made it worse.
Trump gives secrets. No, not Trump gives sex. Please don't.
Am I allowed up there?
Blah, 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 blah. I can't find anything about it because of all the Trump/Russia collusion bullshit.
Yeah, I could have sworn like he did that. I could be mistaken.
I have no idea, but like if so that was dumb, but can you do it to a therapist who has sworn to an oath of silence?
Probably.
And what wins out in this? Like if you're a therapist and you're just like, the president told me he was responsible for the death of many, many people, but I still gave the Hippocratic Oath, right?
Yeah.
This reminds me of my bioethics class, actually. So I took a class with a whole bunch of doctors and philosophy students back when I was a chemistry major.
Sorry about taking your foot.
Actually, your foot touched my hand.
Oh.
So.
I'm glad you didn't realize.
And there was a thought question, but it seemed to be a lot easier than the one I might be presenting right now.
I don't know.
So the question is,
I feel like the president has a tough job. Like they need someone to talk to. They probably have an appointed therapist for the president. Actually.
Oh, that's a good call.
Probably for
actually.
like a higher up person.
The president can declassify information at will or get a psychiatrist with a security clearance. It is currently being debated whether a president can legally divulge classified information to unauthorized recipients without declassifying it. That one can be argued either way, but anyone would agree that a psychiatrist with a clearance is the best way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically that. But what I want to think of is, what if they didn't do that, and the Trump just forgot, or Obama was just like, oh, I did not realize that. I just sort of went to my local therapist. His name is Avatheles. He is Jewish. Don't worry, he's a good man.
He's a good man. Trust me, I paid him.
Don't worry, I threatened to nuke his entire district if he spoke anything at all about this.
Don't worry, he won't launch the nukes. I told him the wrong numbers because I don't know them.
Because I forgot them. I was told. Oh, that's a good point. You think they change the nuclear launch codes for every president, or does every past president?
I feel.
You think every past president just knows what the nuclear launch code is?
I feel like they can't get, like, not every 4 years, like, probably more.
What's that?
They probably can't get more often than, like...
I suppose that's a good point.
Probably, like, every week, maybe.
You think they change the locks on the White House? Everyone's got to get, like, new keys just in case somebody loses their mind. That'd be pretty hilarious.
Donald Trump comes to Obama. Hey, yeah, I got locked up. Do you get your old keys? What?
I left last week's keys in the office. Obama, I need you to get me in.
There should always be someone in the White House.
Donald. Is Melania not in there? Nah, she's staying at Mar-a-Lago right now.
What about Bush? I don't like Bush.
Yeah, quite honestly, got no idea where he is right now. Do not care. What about your son? I haven't talked to him in weeks.
Which one?
Your son? Isn't your son like 8 years old? Yeah. What about it?
Who cares about that nerd?
Alright then.
He plays Minecraft or some shit.
But yeah, also my bioethics class had like a little bit of an easier like moral dilemma, at least I would think. It's one of those things where like, you know, doctors at some point need to consider that they're breaking some sort of rule one way or another, right?
Yeah.
So basically it goes like this. A man is bleeding pretty bad and he needs constant bandaging. Now, his sister is in, and she's offered to be, like, the person who replaces the bandages every now and again. The problem with that is that her brother has AIDS, and he has not told her. So, what does the physician do? The doctor do? Does he violate confidentiality rights? Because he said, no, please don't tell my sister that I have AIDS.
Okay, I got it.
Or what?
I got the OR, so I can upgrade my thing finally.
Okay. It's like, please don't tell my sister that I have HIV/AIDS. But if he doesn't say it, then he is like knowingly putting her life in more danger than normal.
Just tell her she can't do it.
But the problem is, if that, then she's gonna get suspicious. It's like, why can't I? It's like a whole like bandaging at home sort of deal.
I think it's one of those things where you just.
It was one of those things like, which rule do you break? Because you know.
Okay, so the guy's in the coma, right?
No, the guy's not in a coma.
Oh, then you can just ask him how he wants to deal with it.
Yeah, no, he straight up says, no, please don't tell my sister that then you don't tell.
Then she can't do that.
What do you mean she can't? No, she's still going to anyway. She's still gonna like change the bandages and that.
I feel like there should be a way to stop that. Like the guy doesn't want
I'll be honest, it's been 5 or 6 years since I heard this prompt, but I'm pretty sure the whole point of it was just you gotta choose one or the other. There's no like clever way around it where you can make both sides happy.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, why does the sister really want to do the bandages?
Because family. It's like, yeah, I'll do that for him. It's not that big of a thing, Steve. It's not like, wow, that's just like...
Are they still living together?
Probably not, but they're probably living close enough. I imagine, like, if you make a big deal out of it, she'd start getting suspicious. So in her mind, it's not a big deal at all.
Alright.
So at the end, which one would you say that you would break? Doctor-patient confidentiality rights or her right to know about it?
Probably her right to know.
So you wouldn't tell her?
I would not tell her.
Okay.
It's the guy's decision.
All right. I believe they said, like, because, you know, she was trained by nurses to be able to, like, safely put them on and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it seems like at the time, like, thinking about it, yeah, you should not, like, breaking one of them, maybe you should go with the guy. But I do think I remember taking the girl's side, actually. And
rude. Bros before sisters.
Bros before their sisters who want to help them. I can't remember if there was another twist, but I'm pretty sure I wrote my report taking her side about it.
I mean, it's kind of a weird debate to have.
Well, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, those doctors or those philosophers are going to have those weird... Like, that's the whole point of, like, what's going on.
I feel bad charging you so much for the previous sharks, especially because it means I had to charge even more for this one.
Yeah, and, like, you know, the whole point of that class was those weird fringe situations that they're going to have to, like... Isn't the whole point of philosophy to think about stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. The whole class was like, I'm a pre-med student, I'm going to be a doctor. It's like, I'm a philosophy student, and then it got to me like, hi, I'm a chem major. And I straight up just said, this class just kind of fit into my schedule nicely, so I took it. And I got the whole class to laugh at that, so I was pretty happy with that one.
I should go make a deposit.
I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Oh yeah, like assisted suicide showed up a lot in that class. You know,
I'm for it.
Good old Dr. Kevorkian. I think, it's way deeper of a conversation than we can rightly get into with the 4 minutes we have left of this episode.
I just think people should have, like, their rights.
Yeah, the problem with it comes with, like, you know, mental illness and all that. Like, can somebody of sound mind actually say they want to take their own lives? And I think the answer to that is yes, but then the problem comes when... So I understand.
I feel like it's not something you can just like, I want to do it today. You had to like confirm it several times.
Can you have Pennsylvania for a 5 o'clock doc? You don't think the first episode of Futurama with the suicide booths are gonna ever become a thing?
Unfortunately, I don't want to withdraw. I want to deposit, lady. Take all my money.
Oh, you don't want to
Buy what?
Oh, I thought you had 4,500 in the bank.
Nah.
And by that I mean like buy the shard.
Oh no, I want to buy it. I want to say she gives you something. You have a lot of money in that.
If you like maxed it out to 4,500.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly doing.
Did you see the one thing in the first episode of Futurama, the suicide booth? They're like waiting in line, and the one lady like checks her watch.
Yeah.
That made me laugh real hard when I found out about that.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of little details. That's not the one where it has a weird thing in it.
But yeah, I guess if you want to get our opinion on that, I'm generally for assisted suicide, even though I know it would have to be a long, drawn-out process, which almost defeats the whole purpose of it.
Oh, you can have it go peacefully, at least. Instead of, hanging yourself or something weird.
Or something weird, yeah, just...
I
It's the weirdest way you could commit suicide.
What's it called?
I'd say choking to death on a pack of lifesavers. Any way where at the funeral people can get... Yakuba stopped him. Why didn't he die? Any way where people could get like a little chuckle out of it at my funeral. Which, by the way, if that's ever a thing that happens, I want people to get like a good chuckle out of it at the end of my funeral. It's like, well, at least Patrick made some jokes about it at the end.
But like,
I'm not going to commit suicide, don't worry, everybody.
That's not suicide.
What?
You're forcing yourself to choke on a lightsaber.
Yeah, if you're forcing yourself to choke on lifesavers, that is suicide, Steven.
How easy is it to force yourself to choke on something?
What? It doesn't matter. If you forcibly kill yourself, that's suicide. What else would it be called? Aggravated murder on yourself?
I don't think it's realistic you can do that.
I mean, there's a reason they're called lifesavers.
Yeah.
And there's a reason there's the little hole in it.
Or we're talking about those things on lifeboats. Life preservers.
I was going to say, no, Steven, those are not called lifesavers, but...
Some of them are.
I mean, I think you could choke to death on those pretty easily, right?
Yeah, you probably... if you put your face in it, you could probably, fill it with gas, some deadly gas or something, die that way.
Yeah, instead of, like, filling it with, like, buoyant air, you, like, fill it with cement. So that way when people put the life preservers on, they sink.
I had to pay for the upgrade.
Wait, yeah. Did you, you're going for the upgrade now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got the ore, I'm like, okay, I'll go get that.
Alright, everyone, I guess we're going heading right back up top.
My bad. How much time do we have left?
30 seconds.
Okay,
so.
I'll get back there next time. I won't force you all to just watch me walk all the way back.
Yeah, alright. I guess how we can round up this episode is, don't commit suicide. Unless you're in, like, an extreme medical amount of insane pain and that.
Unless you have, like, I don't know, meet all 17 of our prerequisites. one of which you had to be alive.
And
So good job, everyone. You're already halfway there.
I really hope Obama and Trump have shared international secrets with random therapists.
I feel like Trump definitely has to have.
I don't think Trump has a therapist. Excuse me. I think Trump loves himself too much to need it.
He's his own therapist. Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. While Patrick's dying, I'll see you all next time for Steve's solo career now. Goodbye.
I'm back. Oh my god, my throat. Something was just stuck in my throat. Would not get out, but I'm good. Alright. Yep, we'll see you in the next episode.